Questions at any time, you can please ask them. Riley, chime in whenever you want. But to Joe's point, one thing that has helped me tremendously, and I'm 26 years old, would have graduated from Drexel University about 4 years ago, but I ended up dropping out. So I went the untraditional route. But something that's helped me greatly is going the untraditional route. And so what I did when I dropped out is I focused fully on my media production company. And we did video production, we did documentaries, feature films, I had my own podcast. But by putting my work out there, and that's the big thing I'm gonna emphasize to you guys, is building in public. The internet, to Joe's point, is one tool, but the internet is at your disposal. No time ever in history have you had access to anyone you want. And so if you want to show people you're different, to everything he said before so perfectly, then build in public. Like, put your work out there. You guys can make a website from scratch. Ask ChatGPT, how do I make a website? Build it for you in a day. Put it together. Have your friend build it who's really good at websites.
That's
And
a
show
great
your
point. And so the high school children now are building websites of themselves. And so I don't know if all of you must be having a website, I believe.
Yeah, so, well, the thing with websites is, it's basically like a resume, but it's digital. And so I'm saying all of what I'm saying because I put all of my work out in public, and it got me recognized by now my CEO, who I'm chief of staff to. So I'll give you a little backstory. Went from my media production company, focused on that for like 2-3 years. But I had a friend who was at Drexel with me at the time who was building an app for food trucks. So you guys have food trucks on campus, right? He built an app that people can use within Philadelphia where you can order food from food trucks. It was very niche, very specific, very focused. But he saw my work and what I was doing, and he said, hey, I want to show my investors what we're doing as a team, so I'm going to contract you to make a mini documentary. So I said, okay, cool, great, let's do it. He's seen all my work online, he's seen what I've done, he contracted me. We did the shoot in January 2021, and then by March, I finished editing it. He flew me out to Austin, Texas, and he said, let's work on this project together for the last week and do a big sprint so I can have the mini documentary done by the time we have a team meeting so I can show it to the team. And so we did that. We ended up staying up until 3 a.m. the day of my flight, and he drove me to the airport. And it went so well because I busted my butt and I showed all my work in public, and it got me foot in the door to working on a project with him. That then 2 weeks later, we got on the phone, and I was like, I want to join you. I want to join what you're doing. I love you as a leader. You're amazing at team building. You're building an amazing vision, because it went on to be an app for food trucks to where I'm now part of the business, because I moved to Austin, Texas with 2 suitcases in 2 weeks, and I've been there since 2021. But I worked my way up from head of cinematography doing video stuff to now as chief of staff. But I wouldn't have got there, 1, by the grace of God, but 2, if I didn't build in public. So you guys have access to social media, you have access to these tools to make your own website, your own digital resume, and so put your work out there. Like, if a company is getting resumes, getting emails from people, everyone's doing that, but how do you be different? Show them your work. Show up in person, shake the secretary's hand and get to the president. You know, print out your resume, make it beautiful, gold, beautiful, beautiful resume. Mint. You know, show what no one else is showing. And because you might think, oh, all this effort I'm doing to put my work out there in public, it may not work out. It's wasted time. It's never wasted time, never. Because you get the experience of building the actual thing. But again, you can also get your foot in the door by showing them what you can do if you were to work for them, because everything's out and open for them to see. And so you can make your own opportunities through persistence, hard work. You guys know the name of the game by this point. You have all the notes, everything he said, and a little of this, but
It is in fact